Hello, and welcome to this Python mini lesson. My name is Alma Frankenstein. I am a teacher and engineer at DataStack Academy, an online data engineering bootcamp. You might remember in our last lesson we looked at making lists in Python. As a refresher, lists are surrounded by square brackets. You might prefer a list when you want to get items by position. They are changeable and they allow duplicates. Today, we'll be looking at a different way to store data in Python, dictionaries. So, let's check them out. So, the most straightforward way to create a dictionary is to declare a variable, which, as a reminder, you do by giving it a name, and then an equal sign, and then its value. Dictionaries are enclosed in squiggly brackets. They have keys separated with a colon from the values associated with that key. Key value pairs are separated by commas, much like the objects in a list. The rules for dictionaries are that the key names have to be immutable, like a string or a number. The key names within a dictionary have to be unique, so you can't have duplicates. So for instance, in this first example, there's a key called name. It's a string in double quotes. You can't have another key called name. The values, however, you can have as many duplicates as you want, and they can be any data type. So in this example, for instance, we have first a string, and then a number, not in quotes, and then we have a list of strings, and then we have a variable. The key is a string called sound. The value is the variable sound that we declared above. This example is based on my friend's cat, Fuzzle, who makes a very cute murring sound. So we want to run that in Colab, and then when we want to check out the name of the value associated with a key in a dictionary that we've already created, we can do that by saying the name of the dictionary, in this case, cat. That is the variable that's holding it. Square brackets, and then much like we would use indexing in a list where you'd have the name of the list, and then within square brackets, the index of the item that we want. Here, we have the name of the dictionary, and then in square brackets, the key value. And this will return the value associated with that key. So these are all in pairs, the key, and then the value. It's like putting a label on this value. If we just want to see all the values in a dictionary as a list, we can do that with the handy method .values. Here they are, every value in the dictionary. If we want to see every key in a dictionary, similarly, the name of the dictionary, keys, parentheses with nothing in them. And these are all the keys that we have as a list. If we want the keys and the values of a given dictionary, you can use .items, which returns something a little bit different. It's still a list, but it's a list of tuples, where the first value is the key name, and the second value is the value name. We haven't talked about tuples yet in this Python mini tutorial series. They're pretty much exactly the same as lists, except that they are enclosed in parentheses, and once they're created, they can't be changed. So unlike lists, we talked about in our last lesson how you can add or remove things and alter them. You can't do that with a tuple. Otherwise, the same methods like looking at the length or the value at a particular index are the same. Using dot items is especially useful, we'll get to later in this series, if you're using a for loop and you want to do something with the key and its associated value for every key value pair in the dictionary. If you would like to add a brand new key value pair to your dictionary, the syntax for doing that is much the same as asking for the value. So when we want to get the value of a key, we say name, square brackets, key, which we know already exists because we just made it. If we want to add a new one, you say name, square brackets, the name of the new key, and then equals whatever it equals. This is also a new data type for us in Python. You'll notice it's the word true. Colab has highlighted it in blue to let us know that it is not a string like the red text. It's not in quotes. It is a Boolean value. There are two Boolean values, true and false in Python, capitalized, meaning true or false. Here it's a placeholder. When your code gets more sophisticated, it is used to evaluate whether a statement is accurate or not if you're testing your code. So we are adding a new key value pair here. We can also alter existing key value pairs. We have age in our original dictionary. We know that it is a number because we made it that way. So we know that if we want to alter that value, the value associated with the key age, we can just do plus equals 1, another number, to adds 1. So we would expect it now to be 13. Similarly, because we know that the value associated with the key colors is a list, these are hexadecimal, which is how values for colors are often stored in code. So this is gray and black, Fuzzle is a tabby cat. We know that we can use append because it's a list, and we append this new color, which is white. So we've just added a value to the list associated with the key colors. We can outright just change a value by reassigning it. So we had sound as our key, which referred to our variable sound, which was the string mer. We're going to change that now. It's going to be per. So let's check out all our changes, which we can do simply by typing the name of the dictionary. So let's see what it looks like now. All right, we added 1 to our original age. We have a new hexadecimal color in our list of colors. We have a different sound associated with the key sound. And then we have a fresh new key with its associated value. Also, a lot like lists, you can remove and return in a single gesture a key value pair from a dictionary simply by using the name of the dictionary .pop and then the name of the key within the parentheses that you want to remove and return. Because it returns it as it removes it, you can assign it to a variable to use. So we expect this to be the value associated with the key colors, which in fact it is. We also expect that when we check out our cat dictionary again, that the colors key value pair won't be there, which is correct. And that has been a quick crash course in Python dictionaries. This lesson covers the material in the 5-day Python challenge that is available to you for free if you click the link in the description below. My name is Alma Frankenstein. I'll have another Python mini tutorial up soon, so stay tuned.